I'm so sorry, my sweet girl. Please forgive me. You were my life, and other than my children, you were my everything. I rescued you when you were just 3 years old from a life of mud and starvation and brought you to a beautiful place with green grass, a pond, fresh water, and shelter. I watched as you once again became healthy and strong. Cozy, you were so gentle and sweet. You loved little children and willingly gave them rides and stood quietly as they played around your legs. When I called your name, you would always run to greet me. One day, I walked to the pasture where you were resting in the sun, and I laid my head on your shoulder, and you put your head over mine, and we were bonded forever. You were like an angel, and our hearts became one. I sang to you and told you how beautiful you were and how very much I loved you. I brushed you and scratched your favorite spots and gave you treats and tended to your every need. I told you you were the best horse in the world because to me, you were. I loved you more than anything, my angel. More than anything. Then one day I became ill. I found myself disabled and no longer able to afford your care. I didn't want to risk you returning to a life of abuse, so I decided to find a rescue where you could get proper care. I thought a rescue would be a safe place. I thought maybe you could give lessons to little children, or maybe they would find a forever home for you, where people would love you just as much as I did. I thought you would be safe. And when Hightail came to pick you up, it broke my heart. I cried for weeks. I asked about you many times, and I was told a veterinarian said you may have nerve damage in your back. But how were you treated? How were you cared for? A rescue is supposed to be a safe place. But you started to lose weight. You deteriorated. You were in pain and barely able to lift your sweet head. Volunteers watched in dismay as the flesh melted away from your body. You became weak. You fell. You fell in your stall. You fell in the barnyard. You fell so many times to the concrete and in the mud and the cold. Every day, for weeks, for long, long months. Powerless volunteers watched over the summer as your eyes lost hope. Confined outdoors with open sores and no shelter from swarming flies, sweltering heat and storms, unable to stagger to the edge of the yard for a bit of protection among the trees. Volunteers begged for you to be allowed to go to Rainbow Bridge, where you could be free of the misery being inflicted on you, but the director would not allow it. Over and over, they asked for you to be released from your torture, but it fell on deaf ears. Oh, my sweet baby girl, I am so, so sorry. I thought a rescue was supposed to be a safe place. My worst nightmares come true. Sweet Cozy, my beautiful baby girl that never hurt a soul, who loved everyone and they you. You were my comfort, my best friend, my connection to God and to nature. You were my love. Why would Hightail treat you this way when all you ever did was give patience and love to all? I am so sorry. I am so very sorry. Forgive me, Cozy. I love you. I love you. I thought a rescue was supposed to be a safe place.